This airplane has a right-hand full light that will not extinguish when you open the vent valves, preventing the fuel from going into the right tank. We've already checked the thermistors and we cannot find any fault in those and rang out the wires back to 9QS. Open the vent valve. The vent valve. Open the vent valve. You can see they open. Vent valves are open. Left, center, and nothing on the right. So we took out 2 EK from the baggage compartment, which is same end of fueling relay box right here. But if you notice, when you press the test button, okay, it's on. Now do that again, wiggle it. There, it's out. And I have a reason why that's happening. So we swapped out the 2 EK with the 9QS, same part number, and nothing changed. So we took 12 EK out, this guy, and started the same test, and I'll show you that in a second because I'll put it in. But if you notice, when you press the test button, the light latches on, and it won't unlatch. You can't give it time for it to unlatch. But if you break the ground that's built into the light, now it's good again, which breaks the transistor inside of the box and then allows that to relax and the light to go off. When you disconnect 32QS, vent valves closing, light goes out. Now press the test button. Light latches. Light goes out. So, odd convenient thing in there with that. But 32QS is an oddball. But if we go plug in the other end of relay box, which is 12 EK, sub that in for 9QS. This is 900 B model, serial number 110. So now when you open the vent valves, there's a time delay for the right one. Or not.
Did you plug in both Canon plugs?
Yes. Oh, now it went out.
There's always that time delay. If I press this, turn it off, it comes back on.
However, the
Test.
difference is you can see that was a long time delay.
That was interesting. That turned off before that second valve finished closing.
disconnect 32 QS. Much faster. Do it.
That asks the question, when you're fueling, will there be that delay for the light to come on?
I don't know. Unplug 9QS.
It's 32 QS.
I mean 32 QS. Press the test button. Okay, now plug in 32 QS. Press the test button. Okay.
We need to do this thing. Because this
no.
seems to be controllable delay.
It is, yeah. Go ahead, push it.
2.
Is that like 8 seconds?
1, 2, 3.
About the same. There's a failing vent valve on the left side. On this closing side,
Oh.
it's weak.
It's weak until open it.
Open's fine.
It's actually stronger.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. One, 2, 3, 4.
It's out.
Do that again.
Kept counting.
I didn't expect it to close so soon.
It goes out as soon as fueling okay comes on.
Do it one more time, because none of it seems to be
Consistent
consistently
with
building a
this.
pattern. That's 3 in a row. Three seconds.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now it's just gonna fail.
Come on. Come on, man.
So the transistor in 9QS is being held in a position to apply power across it
We had it.
to keep that light on. But if you break that cycle, it's fine. It goes out. All you have to do is break that cycle, but sometimes it won't do that on its own. And you've seen it happening right here. Question is why? Why is there no consistency? Are these units that are in 9QS position failing?
Oh.
Is it a connection issue with the Canon plug? Just tap it.
I want to see if it goes out again.
Disconnect 32QS. Also, those full lights are on very dim when the left
That was hot.
vent valve is closing. 32QS not there. It goes that quick. But
See, they come on. And then the one closes and they're gone.
when the left one closes.
And then both are closed now.
Wait, open up that again. Let's just see if we can do it 2 times here. Okay. It's working right now. 2 times in a row. Working.
Third time? Or plug this in?
Plug it in.
Plugged in.
Even though we're set in a full switch setting.
Open.
Disconnect 32QS.
Right now?
Yep. See if it figures it out. Okay, so it's latch, close it. Close the vent valves. Oh, you want to wait 20 seconds or so?
Yeah.
All right. Open it. See if it was holding on the right side. Seems like 32 QS is the problem.
Oh gosh.
If 32 QS is the problem, how is... Do that again.
What the heck?
No, hit the test.
I didn't hit the test.
Yes, you did.
No, I hit this.
You hit the test. I know, but you latched it with the test.
I'm pretty sure I latched it by pressing the full light.
You didn't. I can go back and show you. Do that again. So is there a short in the panel? Latched.
So any of the grounds will do it.
Do it on the right side. Do it on test. Do it on the left. Test. Do it in the center. Okay. Now hook up 32 QS.
Test.
Okay.
Full. Center.
Oh. Was that just timing? Nope.
You see that?
Yep. Just let it sit. See if it's just doing that timing wise. No, I don't think so because it's would have been coincidental timing.
One, two, three. The interesting thing is that when I press it, it comes back on.
Yeah.
And then it goes off. This is not what's doing it.
No, it's the...
It's the test button.
We've
And
already
then-
tested the test button through 9QS. Continuity of that break in the test.
But you see, when 32 QS is disconnected, the center fuel light will break that. But when it's connected, the center won't break it. It has to be the left. Oh, now the left won't break it. Oh, now it won't break it.
Press test again. Just wait.
Maybe it's the first time. It's just being a real pain in the butt. Being a jerk. It's only the first time when I plug it in that it does it.
Just give it 20 seconds. Okay. It's gonna be a long video to watch
Yeah.
when I load it into YouTube and send it to somebody at Dassault. So how do I explain all this? All right.
Oh, you know how it was doing, like, after a certain amount of time, it would go out. Now it won't go out. Until after. Oh, what the heck? No, definitely not after a certain amount of time. Can you put the other NQS back in?
Go ahead.
Actually, I'm gonna unplug it and then plug it back in.
The one that's in there?
Yeah.
9QS, the one that you have in there, which is 12 VK in the 9QS spot.
Yeah.
Unplug it.
Unplug that and plug it right back in.
Okay. So this is 12 EK
12 EK.
plugged into 9QS.
Yep.
Just unplugged and replugged. Disconnected and reconnected.
Now that I think about it, if it was any like capacitance inside of 9QX, it would not be able to drain it,
That quick.
or at all, because it doesn't have a place to drain it to.
Yeah.
I may have to plug it into the other one, plug it back in, or it could be heat, because that box is warm.
Yeah. It is a little warm.
I'm gonna plug in the other one,
And the 9.
because that one's had time to sit. Cool down.
Okay.
You go ahead and test it while I plug this in back where it went to see if it can drain anything.
QS is connected. Original 9QS unit. Light out.
Like that?
Yep. Light out. Test works perfect.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna plug this one back in.
The test works perfect. Hold on. The light does stay on for a little bit of extra time. If I just kill the switch here with the
This one's still hot.
2QS. Lights on. Bum bum. Okay. It's about 6 or 7 seconds. Might be faster with 32QS disconnected, but
Disconnecting it.
okay. 12 EK connected in 9QS.
Yep. So if it works now, it is just capacitance. If it were to, it's either A, something else is going on, B, it's the capacitance. But if it doesn't work, let it cool down, and then it's either A, something else is going on, if it works then, or B, it's the temperature.
They had an FSA on these for temperature.
Yeah.
APU running in the back, and it would heat it up, and then it would do that, turn it off. But we don't have an APU running, and all we're doing is sitting here.
Well, no, it's still warming up.
I know.
I didn't even push it in all the way.
All you had to do was break the ground.
No, I didn't break it. You'll see it. You'll know if it broke because the light will come on,
Press test.
right?
No, there's a middle spot.
There's a middle spot.
There's the,
Oh, that's right.
you have that with the ground, with the switch in the middle, so there's a gap in between.
Yep.
Small gap, but a gap.
I'm disconnecting 9QS, or what is it, K,
12 EK?
12EK, which is connected right now, and connecting it to 9QS. Which is cold. Cooler.
Out. Is that a -2 or 3?
It's -2.
Press test.
What the heck? Works better than before now. So this is the original one that we thought was working,
No, that's 12 EK.
and then this is the original one that we tested and we thought was working well.
Right.
And now it's not working, and now the one that wasn't working is now working fine.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, it's working. There. Okay. Press the test.
I guess just keep doing this until that gets warmed up again.
I don't think you have to operate the valves. You can just press the 2QS that turns off all of this. You can open the valve. It just doesn't actuate the vent valves. But it actuates the 9QS and all that. Wait, press the test. So it's an immediate on and immediate off. Let off.
It's just much faster.
Yeah. It's
Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The right full light went out before the middle with 32 QS disconnected. It's done that before.
Do you see that go off and then come back on? The middle?
No.
Watch the middle.
Oh, that little flicker.
Well, this time it didn't do it.
It was a little flicker.
And while it's all doing this, those lights are still being dimmed.
Hold on. Okay, go.
It was very obvious that time. The frame rate may be too long on that. but-
Maybe, I don't know. But the right light is going out before the
Yeah.
full light.
And then
And
should
it's done that, what, 3 times now?
should 32 QS have anything to do with these lights
Yeah.
when the valves are being opened and closed?
32 QS goes to the ground through the comparators on T, U, and S. Do you remember? But that goes over to 19 QS. But the split for M on the 32 QS power on M is the same power that gets split over to 9 QS. With 32 QS on, hooked up, it's seeming right now that that the right side is staying on longer. And then when it's not hooked up, 32 QS not hooked up, the right light goes out before the center. And I don't know if it seems like it's getting longer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Is the right light staying on longer as it's getting warmer?
I'm not sure. I haven't been paying attention to that.
That doesn't seem to do it, but when you move the vent valves, see the right light goes out last when 32 QS is gone and you push 2 QS, but I think that's 2 QS, but when you open the vent valve, that was obvious.
That was extremely obvious that it just did that.
All right,
You think it could be something from the fueling light switching from stop
possibly.
to okay? Why is it stop and okay?
I don't know, I didn't design it.
See, this doesn't make sense. When I test it, it does. The right light goes out last, but this.
When 32 QS is disconnected.
You know what I'm curious about? Oh, yeah,
Yeah, what?
32 QS. If I plug it in, there it is. See, this, it goes in sequence, but this, there's a very slight sequence there. The only difference is that this should shut off power to those lights.
Now, keep in mind that 30 minutes ago, 37 minutes ago when we started this video, that right light would not go out on its own. We had to tap it.
So I closed that valve, like it would be when the door is closed. Why is this not turning that light out and that light out?
Push that other switch right there.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, now it's off. Like, see, now you don't get anything. Now the lights came on.
But okay, fueling, but that light, center light was still on.
Yeah, well, you have okay fueling and your full light is on, which
Usually, okay fueling,
is
and
vent.
this.
Okay fueling are the vent valves. It's
See,
okay.
now I press this, and I don't even have to touch that.
Oh, you didn't touch it?
No, I did not touch that, and this is open. As where last time, this was open, and I was pressing this in, and nothing was happening. It's not making any sense.
Press it in. It did that to me earlier too.
Where before you couldn't do it with this
close.
open.
Well, let's close the vent because you cannot shut that door with that vent open.
I know, it's not possible. It closes. Oh, wait. Yeah, it doesn't let it happen.
Okay, now shut the vent. The lights stay on.
Earlier, like less than a minute ago, this was open, and I pressed this, and the lights didn't go out. And I closed it, and the lights went out. But now I can, when that opens up, I'll wait for those to go out. When that is open, I can now press the button and then they'll go up. Was it this? Nope, definitely wasn't that. Now we can't get it to fail. Took the one that wasn't working, unplugged it, put in one that was working, plugged it in. It was working fine for probably 10 minutes, and then it stopped working, and then we took that one out and plugged in the one that wasn't working before, and now it's fine.
Press the test.
And now watch, it won't work. Oh, or it will.
The right side is slow, but it won't fail.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's what it's doing now. Can't make it fail. I don't feel like it should be so long on the right side on.
It may be because the right side pump, or the right side valve closes last.
No. Okay, wait. Yeah, go ahead and shut that. Disconnect 32QS once they're shut. We know that it's holding like 8 seconds or 7 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever. I don't care how long it is, but. Okay, now disconnect 32QS. Originally, the right side would go out before the middle. When we were, see?
That's getting longer.
The center.
The center is,
I agree.
when it flickers, it's staying on for longer after the flicker.
Okay. Do that one more time. Open. That works beautifully without 32 QS in there. I don't know if it's... Shut it. Nope, 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 shut it. Whose voice is that?
Wow. We should see how MJ reacts.
Connect 32 QS.
Oh, that's his voice.
And now group 3 stays on long, you think? Yes. No, group 2 staying on longer. But that still goes out. It's different on the EX, but we can try it.
It is? How so?
All right, you guys help us with this. Sorry for making you watch a 45-minute long video, but in the beginning of this day, that right full light would stay on all day long. Even when you opened up, even when I just opened up the door.
When this door was closed.
When I opened that door and power came on it, that right light was on.
Whenever you would give power to it, it'd stay on, unless you were pressing the button itself, or testing the light itself. When you test, if you would test it like this, it would stay on. Test it like by pressing this, it'd stay on. Open this, it'd stay on.
And now it's...
That doesn't do anything with that. I'm gonna go switch.
The original 9QS is installed.
I'm gonna switch them again.
Okay.
What am I switching 9QS with?
12EK.
12EK. Now that this is cooled off a little. Okay, 12EK is connected. That's closest. It's not on. It's fine now. Test. Test is perfectly fine. Disconnect.
I still think there's something wrong with 32 QS with the...
I do too.
the long delay hold, because when you open that and this right light goes out before 2, of course it wouldn't.
But notice how center went off before it went to fueling okay, and when it went to fueling okay, the right went out. As where with the other one, it would go, it went to okay, and then it would go right left with this disconnected.
Right. it would. Yeah. Do it.
Like right here, left, center, right feel okay.
All together now.
And then connect 32 QS. Close it.
Okay, I think we wrap it up there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
We'll check tomorrow, but can't seem to make it fail right now, but we'll let it all cool off or... Okay guys,
Okay, guys.
please help.